Greetings, Midgardians, Viking Gamer here, and this is part 6 of my single-player Doomstack versus multiplayer series. Now, we're playing as greenskins, which means we have Arachnarok spiders, there's 8 of them, and I brought Grimgore. Like, on a single player, it's pretty shit, like, you know, probably worst. And not so much in lore, obviously, but he's supposed to be really good in, like, multiplayer, so I brought him in. I didn't know these guys were here, but he's playing his Vampire Coast, which, I mean, with all the range they have, with all the dead gunners and the you know, cannons and everything against my all melee spiders, I think you already suspect what that's gonna look like. The new war, I need 2,000 points. I'm not even gonna get anywhere near it. I think. So that should be quite interesting. So yeah, basically he's just shelling me from the distance before I can even get to him. I was originally hidden behind this, and I imagine I could have stayed there. You know, if this was a computer, I would have stayed here, and then he would have come to me. So that way I would have spared myself quite a lot of hurt by not being hit that much. Problem with that is that at this point I've had so many people leave on various occasions because, you know, it was boring for them. So in order to actually be able to play it, I just went out, you know, which means I took a lot of damage on the way. But without it, I wouldn't have been able to make the video in the first place. So, you know, it's what it is. Yeah, you got one spider already gone. Like, he just got absolutely melted away. Another 2 are wavering for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, because they're damaged, but I don't know. Like, their leadership is not supposed to be that low, but for some reason it is. I think, yeah, because once they get just peppered by these... What is that? Oh, it's a different kind of dead gunner shape. Ah, okay, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. Oh, that looks interesting. But yeah, basically, look at that. They're just peppering me, and most of them are like... Let's face it, they're greenskins, okay? Spider or not, their leadership is fucking shit. Alright, it's just not what you want it to be in this kind of fight. So there you go, balance power immediately down. I got like 130 points. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's nowhere near an actual war. So yeah, I mean, they keep coming back. Once they stop getting shot at, they just turn around and come back. But then they just shatter, and then they just break again. Which is a bit like, I guess it gave me something to do because I kept having to send them back. But it wasn't very efficient for fighting. I try to keep them together a bit more, but even then, that way, like, when the cannon shoots, even if it misses, it actually hits, because there's an X spider right next to it. Again, now, as usual with the monsters, all I get to do is watch. And if you're wondering, no, it won't always be like this. There will be some Doomstacks where there's more units, which means I'll actually have more to do. And you'll have more to watch, so not to worry. It won't always be boring. Wouldn't be a very good content if it was now, was it? Anyway, yeah, so this one, that was quick, like 4 minutes in, and I was done. Alright, so they all broke, and that's it. Game over. So, let's get for the second one. Alright, so second try, I changed the map a little bit. I changed my army a little bit as well. I brought 7 spiders instead of 8, and I brought 2 Doomdiver catapults, because when you play on single player, you actually end up usually have, like, you know, 3 of these guys to shatter everyone, to force them to come to you, and then you know, jump them with the spiders. So what I tried to do the same. I think, was it 3? Yeah, I actually had the range, because he only brought the organ gun, so he didn't bring like a cannon. Expecting a lot of infantry, which means that I had the range on him, but I still decided, let me just speed this up for a bit. I still decided to move it up, just so, again, he wouldn't leave. This time balance power is roughly same, 16 versus 700. What is that? 50 to 1? No, not what the fuck. Yeah, actually it is. Yeah, 50 to 1 ish. So the odds are a bit better, you know. Not by much, but yeah, basically able to just pepper spray his units. Before he start, I think I just start targeting like the Iron Right or something just to get rid of him. He's taking the Jar Bombers to go and destroy them, which is why I'm pulling Grimgore back to deal with them. He actually ends up doing really well. He'll kind of fuck me over. You're gonna see that in a second how he does it, but it was pretty good, and it wasted kind of Grimgore as well because I had to run him back and forward. So pretty smart on my opponent's part. Alright, there's a little charge of the spiders. Bam. I end up trying to push them through after that just to try and go against the organ guns because they are doing quite a bit of damage now that they're in range. There you go, one of my spiders is already breaking. The Iron Breakers are doing quite a bit of damage. And look at that, let's look at this. Yeah, got the Gyro Bombers. Look at what they do. I mean, sure, they're shooting, which does damage, but then he sends the bombing. There you go, bam. Yeah. And that was really smart. Okay, I think you need to do it manually, so there was a lot of micromanagement, but look at that. Both of my Doom Divers shattered in a matter of like 2 seconds. So that was really smart of him. You know, that was really well used. Gyro Bombers, you know, my head down to you, sir. Well done. And yeah, then again, I had to send Grimgore, who is slow as shit, to send him back. I think he doesn't even get there in time. Like, my spiders shatter before he can even get to them. Which is just pathetic, to be honest, but whatever. He really needs a mount, to be honest. I know in a lore he doesn't have one, but come on. Otherwise, it's just completely fucking useless. And there you go. I mean, yeah, we have done some damage, you know, his, what are they, Iron Breakers and, hammers and whatnot. Like, there is a decent amount of damage that we've done, even to Thorgrim. But, yeah, I really, in retrospective, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have pulled spiders, just keep shooting until they came to me, you know, target his organ guns, and then... But again, I was at this point, like, it was after fucking like 8 people left on me in a row because of the way I was playing, that I just had to come forward, otherwise I never would have made this video. And this is something you might encounter even when you play yourself, to be honest, which is a bit, you know, discouraging, but yeah. So if I were to do that, I'd just shoot organ guns and then just shoot at the rest of them with the Doom Divers. To be fair, there is still absolutely nothing I could have done against the Gyro Bombers, because maybe if I shot at them as they were coming, but you know, as a spider, I mean, sure, they have some goblins with like bows or whatever, but it never would have brought them down on time. So I still would have been in the same situation, but at least I would have done a bit more damage, I reckon. And yeah, there you go, like, there you go. 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 are already broken. Grimgore is broken, but it's 0 kills, because basically he just brought the job and kept shooting at him. That was it, that's all he had to do. So all spiders stack. I mean, again, could be different situation, but in my verdict, they're not gonna be that efficient in general. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more, which next time will be Skaven, which will be the artillery range spam, which is where most people were leaving because they did not want to deal with it. So definitely go and check it out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.